replaced Anthony Rendon here in Tempe. So they'll probably be heading home tonight, pack up their things, be ready for that. And got him. And Snell rings him up, one down. Kind of itching to get home, right? It's been a long 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Younger play. It's a long season. It's a grind.
Well, I think you come into spring training going 50 at bats from the regulars. Once you get close to those numbers, a lot of times the communication with Skip is going to be.
These professionals seem to get pretty locked in. And Snell comes back to strike out Renfroe. 2 outs, back-to-back Ks.
I think MLB has incorporated that this year.
Interesting point. I just see the 0, and I think that's the full time. You're saying 2-0 to a shell up.
I think that's a really good point by Matt Moore talking about that, especially you get it from the plate. And Patrick, that's where I hope that the ground screw out, which is going to take a lot longer time.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to be the one to have to call, the crew. Ball 4 to Urshela. 2-out walk. But what we saw in the... Well, yeah, definitely not. Taylor Jones. Little fly ball, center field. Zokar. Here Halos. San Diego has a 2-0 lead. Top of the 5th inning. With Denny Hawking. Patrick. Very difficult, bases loaded, nobody out situation, and just allow the 1 run. Really
spot.
Fires a strike to Zokar. Caught stealing. That's pretty wicked. 1 and 2. Griffin Can't in his 4 starts. Little tapper over the head of Loop. Fletcher now at second base. Tough play.
Get it. Fletch does that so.
Before he's battling the sun, he's able to make the play.
And throws a heater on his hands. It's almost like he spat him up. There is some gamesmanship that's going to happen in that situation. Disrupt the hitting of the time.
Have to make a play. Dead center field's pitch. And he takes Luke. Tatis's 2nd homer of the spring. Remember, he'll miss most of the first month of the season.
Probably sitting something arm side.
Matt Carpenter is 2 for 2 with an RBI. Another one charged.
Now, this is multiple infractions he's had this inning.
Oh, but it gets Carpenter to roll over. And Drury says, I'll take this one first. Snell still out there. And Chad Wallach comes out to Cron. We'll be watching the Mandalorian later. 0-2 now to Fletcher. 2nd, short. Oh, did that hit him? It's like he was able to get. Fletcher takes the ball 2-2. Stop. You don't have to. It's a swing and a miss and a strikeout for Snell. 2 down.
To first base. Getting some action over there today.
And have Fletcher in the lineup.
And Fletch goes in.
Batter. See his numbers single A last year. A chance here, the 2nd to last Cactus League game.
Absolutely rake against a certain left-hander. And then he goes over there. Walsh is, I'm sure, traditionally has lefty relievers out of the pen, so he's got a feel for it.
That's handled on a short hop by Lopes to those. San Diego 3, Angels nothing. First pitch drills Luis Camposano. It's a big crowd.
It is a big crowd.
Oh, there he gets a ground ball. Over to 2nd for 1. 22.
22.
You know where you were 23 years ago, just
spring training.
Poor Bird. Never saw it coming. But now were you like literally?
oh, literally. I think it was the 7th inning. We were on a.
It's on the pitcher, right? So he takes his eye off the clock. Let's take a started his pitching motion. As it's approaching 0, I think that, get a clarification after this one. Driven to left by Lopes and played on a hop is Calabrese. So there's not a lot of room, but Austin Warren has looked good. Locks are Tepera, Luke, Herget, and you figure that's going to be that swing guy like a Tucker Davidson. Possibly, even though Griffin looked great today. 0-2 to a Zokar. It's a nice play by Wallach. bullpen. That's a strikeout. Warren gets Zokar swinging, 2 down. The 0-1 to Batten. Make that 0-2.
You got that slider working today.
Ring. 8+ innings. A soft ground ball. David Fletcher, 6-4 on 8 strikeouts through 81 pitches, 48 strikes. So yeah, arrived yesterday. It was nice to see all the media once again. So Chris Rengifo, who is 1 for 2, is playing center field today. Snell's 3-2. That's popped up. And a new center fielder is Dan.
What a
again.
moment, though.
And there's Johnson, is going to have to make a play, and does. Osmi Gregorio takes a strike, breaking ball in there. 2 down here in the 6th.
Last inning.
All right, that's in there. Blake Snell just has been very, very good.
19-year-old that hit 3 home runs all last season. But one thing I found interesting, guys, is Ohtani was asked afterwards. Shohei said was no impact whatsoever. He wants to win and wants to win with the Angels. So I thought that was it was about getting his work in. Ends up going about 81 pitches, got better as the day went on, and feels ready to go for opening day.
What Shohei was able to do today?
You know, I'm guessing there were probably in between 40 and 50. I mean, it was any fastballs, and he wasn't really throwing all out like we saw in the Mike Trout at bat when he was up to 102.
Okay. Well, Phil Nevin joked with me as Jose Quijada makes a nice defensive play. So we've seen.
I don't think he had the. He didn't have his release point last time. Kind of scattered a whole bunch of pitches.
Right. For Cronenworth as we get in the later innings of this game, start emptying the benches.
We get a touch and feel. It was, let me go down and work on my breaking stuff and concentrate on that pitch timer.
That's Jose Quijada.
ずっとピッチコムとピッチクロックとあとオフスピードスプリット系の球です。
And then coming and pitching here on the backfields.
かなり前回の登板した状況と雰囲気全く違いますけど、そこには難しい。
That after the work today and what you've done this spring, you're ready to go for opening day?
今日も終わってここまでキャンプいろいろ投げて。
安心材料としてちゃんとできるっていう確認をしたかった感じです。
Yeah, I felt like with all the pitches and how to.
Is your notoriety greater now since the WPC?
Actually experiencing that atmosphere, in that sense, it did help me out.
How does it impact upcoming?
Down there, and he reported that, and we got to hear that as well. I think he gets sometimes some national media members. Domingo Tapia comes in to replace Blake Snell, who threw 6 scoreless with 6 strikeouts, and
Trying to get that pitch comp, the pitch timer, be able to fine tune his breaking stuff. I almost use it in an environment.
the 2-2 is lifted and hit well. Left center field. But